Hi, my name's Raleigh Keegan, and this is Real Talk with Raleigh Keegan. And I'm your host, Raleigh Keegan. This is our second little episode of where we get candid, one-on-one. We talk. We talk about real things here. We don't sugarcoat nothing. That's not what we do here. In today's topic, we're going to talk a little bit about making music, how a record comes together, and how that record gets to fans and why fans are important. How good. So first, you select the songs, which we've talked about. This is the hard part, really selecting songs. And then you and your producer. There's multiple ways to do it now, which is interesting. You can either do the old-fashioned way, which is what I do it, which is the way that I do it with my producer. And we go into a studio and you get a band full of either your road band or studio musicians who do it full time. And you get those bands and they've never heard the song. This is crazy. They've never heard the songs before. You give them one little listen of the song and a chord chart. And then watch what these professional musicians do. It's wild. So you're in there, you're in the studio, the producer has mic'd up everyone, make sure it's sounding proper for the sound and the vibe that you're going for. And then the studio musicians, and for me, I played a lot on my own record too, but we use studio musicians as well. They've never heard the songs, they listen to it one time, and then they go in there, and it's literally crazy. They nail it. They play it in like one take. Listen, the studio musicians in Nashville are top notch. I mean, like, they're unbelievable. I mean, I can say that like across the board because I've never been in a session where I wasn't like jaw dropped to the floor. They were that good. That's what happens. You put it all, and then when that's all done, everyone's recorded their part. Then you go back later and you put the real vocals in. You put any more that you want to add to it. Maybe there's like a guitar part you didn't love. You want to change a little bit to it. Maybe that you want to add piano to it. You want to add other stuff. For us, we would use random things. Like we would, like if you're watching this on YouTube, we might mic up this coffee cup and just like it hitting the table like that. And that might make a record. I know people like Billie Eilish. Like I'm really inspired by some of the stuff she does. I mean, she took her iPhone and took it to the dentist and recorded the dentist. That zzz at the dentist, that's on her record. So like you can do things like that to make your record unique and make it stand out. And we tried to do that as well. But once that's all done, the process of getting it to the fans, which is the most important part. Before I talk about that, that's the one way you can make music. The other way now is with your laptop. There's so much you can do with a laptop. And a lot of artists, even country artists, are producing all of their music on a laptop, which to me is so crazy. Like, it's amazing that we can do that now. But those are kind of the two ways that you can produce music. Okay, now getting the music to fans. You can be independent like me, or you can have a label. I don't have a label. Maybe someday I will. And if it's the right partnership, that would be great. But, you can get your music to fans even as an independent person. For me, I don't have a label, but I still am able to reach people with social media, with Spotify, with all these great tools. And that's why for people like me, it's so important to connect with fans because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you have a label or not. Like, it's me talking to you, and if my music speaks to you, then you're going to share it with your friends. It doesn't matter if I have a name behind me or not with the new music industry, which is amazing. How do fans help artists' careers? I think this is the craziest thing ever. If you look at my Spotify numbers in different cities, you can see your numbers on social media and on Spotify. And you can see where people are listening to your music and how they're listening to music and all these crazy things. But not because I had a major label or a label at all, because of tools like social media and one person from Australia listen to my music. And now it's like I have over 1,000 people a month that listen to my music in Australia because one person started that chain. And I think that is literally crazy. And it kind of levels the playing field. And so quick plug really quick. Thank you so much, fans, and everybody who listens to this and supports my music. because I couldn't do it without you. I don't have the resources or anything like that. So thank you for caring and listening. So that is a little bit about how the music process goes and how the music is made, and then how it gets to fans, and how that music then spreads a little bit. So I hope you've enjoyed episode 2, one-on-one, Real Talk with Raleigh Keegan, your host, Raleigh Keegan, your producer, Raleigh Keegan, your best friend, Raleigh Keegan, over and out. Talk to y'all soon.